Over the last 70 years, Israel has developed into a world leader in many fields. In agriculture, our drip irrigation has made the desert blossom, and we've shared that technology with the world. Our breakthroughs in desalination has made clean water available to millions of people. We are a world leader in high-tech, defense, and medicine, and #1 in reforestation. However, we are also the 3rd in the world when it comes to the gap between rich and poor. According to the OECD, 1 in 3 children in Israel is going hungry. That is more than in countries such as Mexico, Turkey, or Chile. Israel has more children below the poverty line than any other OECD country in the world. 30 years ago, we learned that 850,000 children in Israel are living without something they need, something basic, something we take for granted: food. Fresh food. And while the problem seems so big, we just couldn't let Jewish children in Israel go hungry. We believed that we could do something to make a difference. So we started Yad Ezra V'Shulamit. And while parents looked through the trash cans to find their next meal and children ate stale food that was often dangerous to their health, we asked for help, and many started to get involved. We went from distributing 50 food baskets a week to over 3,000, started a children's center to give them a hot lunch every day, and began distributing formula to mothers who couldn't afford to feed their babies. We noticed that when parents don't have money for food, they don't have money for school supplies either. So we started supplying them with backpacks and school supplies and hired tutors to ensure that every child is set for success. And that's not all. Some of the kids were showing up to school with sandals in the winter, so we began supplying them with brand new winter coats and boots. Children began eating properly, behavioral problems decreased, and every one of them began doing better in school. Everyone was healthier, happier. Food changed everything. In the last 30 years, we took an overwhelming problem and did more to solve it than we ever thought possible. We've helped bring fresh food to 1 million people in Israel and have brought hope to those who would have otherwise fallen through the cracks. We've even helped in times of crisis and emergency response. Thanks to generous donors like Dr. Roslin and his wife, who decided to make a real difference, we started a job desk to help employ the unemployed. We even hired a social worker who encourages them to get back into the workforce, helps them with their CVs, and coaches them for interviews. Employed parents means an independent family who no longer needs our help for food. So what's next? Our ultimate goal is to break the cycle of poverty in Israel. We must expand our reach to those who are suffering and secure the resources needed to make it happen. And what we need now is more children's centers. We'll start in Tzvat, where we're at the final stages of building a new center where we'll bring food to 250 children who are going hungry every day. But we're not going fast enough. So this year, join us, become a partner, and show Israel's hungry children and their families how much you care. Your donation enables us to give hundreds of meals every day, which help thousands of children every year. The hunger crisis in Israel is big, but it can be solved. After 30 years of work, now more than ever, we are determined to bring fresh, healthy food to every person in Israel.